going to play Firefly Legendary Encounters, and we're going to play in campaign mode. And I have played the first 3 scenarios, which is one episode called Serenity Part 1 and 2 and the train job 5 times, and I've only ever managed to win on easy mode. So we are going to play on easy mode. We have Mal and Kaylee as our avatars that we're playing with, so each one of them gets their own deck. The deck is the same for both of them. So each of them gets a couple of cards for fighting and a couple of cards for recruiting and 1 talent. And Mal also gets, and they both get that. In addition, we have a crew deck over here, which consists of everyone we are not playing with. And then we have the, I don't know what we want to call them, secondary main characters, Zoe, Jane and Book, who will be not in the crew deck, but who are sitting on the side, and they can, if you will, support us. So this game plays differently from Alien in that you have avatars that come from the actual film or the TV series in this case. And you also have supporting characters, and you have a crew deck of everyone who's not a main or a supporting character. So let's get, and I'm just calling them supporting characters, they are also actually main characters. So how does the easy mode work? In the easy mode, what you don't do is you don't draw a verse card from the episode deck on your first turn, but you get 1 turn each for each player to try and optimize their deck a little. And also at the end of each episode, when you get to the new one, you don't add cards to the verse. So let's see what we've got in the crew deck offering. We've got no power in the verse can stop me. We have 1 river card, 3 wash cards and 1 Simon card. And let's see what we can do. Mal goes first. I'm not going to really go over the rules, but I will explain them as we go along. So Mal has 4 recruit cards, 1 misbehave, which is a fight card, and he has 1 talent. The talent allows him to draw a card, and he can also, like everybody else, decide to get rid of his talent and remove it from his deck completely, and then everybody gets to draw a card in his case. So first of all, we're going to play the talent card to draw 1 more card. It's a misbehave, which doesn't help us, so we have 4 cards with which to recruit. And we are going to and Kaylee has 3 to recruit and 1. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to pay 4, and we're going to buy no power in the verse can stop me, which also means that we want to get the safe on my table for him on the next round. So now it is Kaylee. She's also going to play her talent. She's going to draw an additional card, and she has 4 shinies now for recruiting, and she is going to get full burn the wash card. So now we draw up to 6 cards each. 6 and 6. So what is our objective? In Serenity Part 1, what we need to do is we need to recover 3 salvage items, and we get 1 credit and 1 talent for each one. The talents get assigned to whoever gets the salvage cards, and the credits get assigned to us at the end of the game, of the episode. There is another way in which you can supposedly decrease the difficulty, and that is to add side jobs to the deck. I have found that side jobs are actually very difficult. I've only ever managed to solve 2 out of a potential of 11 or so, and it wasn't really successful. So I decided that that was not the way I wanted to improve or to make the game easier. Okay, so we have 1. card in the verse, and we have 3 more shinies and 3 misbehaves. Now with 3 misbehaves we can't do anything, but we have 3 shinies, and we're going to use them to buy Safe on My Table, because it's a nice combo card with the river card that we bought. So I'm going to move this over. I'm going to replenish this, playing you from the start in Nara. Nice card. And Mal's going to draw up to 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he's going to have 4 shinies and 2 misbehaves on his next turn unless something happens. Next up is Kaylee. She's got 3 shinies and 3 misbehaves. She really wants this card, but she can't afford it. So she's going to get a coordinate card, a brown coat. And if you're wondering why I'm not scanning, because there's a really nasty card in there that I don't really want to uncover too early. So we're basically, in inverted commas, wasting her 3 misbehaves. Okay, we've got 4 shinies. And we're going to get the sensor scan from Wash. And we have 2 misbehaves which we can't use. So we're just going to leave those as they are. Okay. New card in the verse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's see what she has. She has her talent, which she's going to play. Well, but before we do anything, we're going to use the 2 misbehaves to scan. And we get a salvage, which we're going to put into operations. Now, Mel, Zoe, or Jane can pay 2 recruit to recover the salvage. Everyone else needs to pay 4 recruit. Now, she doesn't have 4 recruit. She has 3 recruit. And she is going to use her talent to draw a card, which brings her 4 recruit. And she is going to take this Inara card. And that's the end of her turn. We're going to draw up to 6. Okay, let's see. First we're going to play our talent and draw another card, and it's a misbehave. Then we are going to play 2 misbehaves to scan this, and it is the Crybaby. Reveal. Choose a player to shuffle the Crybaby into their deck. If you choose Wash, put it into his hand directly. So we're going to take this and we're going to give it to Mal. We're going to play Safe on My Table, and it's got the green symbol, which combos nicely with No Power in the Verse Can Stop Me, because if you play the green symbol and then you play this card has an attack value of 4 instead of just 2. So we've got 5 attack. We're going to scan. Aha. So we have 2 left. We can't do anything with the ship, but that's fine. We have 2 recruit, and we're going to use this to get the salvage. Because Mal, of course, only has to pay 2 for this. So next up is that we draw back to 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No coordination. So let's see what we have and what Kaylee can do. Kaylee has 3 attack, which she's going to use to get rid of this alliance ship. And then she has 4 recruit. And it's again not enough to get this card that she really wants. So she's also going to take no power in the verse can stop me. And on her next turn, she'll try and get the safe on my table, because as we just saw, they combo really nicely. Okay, she does have a coordinate now, so we're just going to put this on top that we know if we want to coordinate, we can. I'm going to pull these over, and let's see what we can do. We have 2 or potentially 4 recruit if we want them, and we have 4 misbehaves. So for the 2 misbehaves, we're going to scan, and we have another salvage, which goes straight into operations. We have 2 more misbehaves that we can't use for anything. And then we have 2 more shinies, which we're going to use to recruit the salvage, so to speak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now it is Kaylee. Who's going to play her talent to draw a card. It's a misbehave. Is she going to... Okay, let's see. We have 5 which we could use to recruit. And we're going to finally recruit the Crazy Ivan card, which we wanted. And then we have 2 more. And we are going to scan and hope that nothing terrible happens. No, that wasn't too bad. Sensor Sweep. Add an episode card to the verse unless Mal is a main character. He is. Add an episode card to the verse unless Wash is a main character. He is not. So we move this over and get 1 additional card. So we have 3 for Kaylee and 3 more. Okay, no coordination over here. So let's see what we have. First we're going to play Safe on My Table. Then we're going to play No Power in the Verse Can Stop Me, which gives us a total attack of 5 plus a misbehave is 6. So we're going to scan this for 2. We're going to play Crybaby to draw a card. And we're going to defeat this ship using our 3 remaining. And we have 3 recruit, which we are going to use to get a brown code for coordination for Mal. Mal's going to draw up to 6 cards. 4, 5, 6. He has no coordination cards. So let's see what Kaylee can do. She's going to play her talent to draw 1 more card. It's a misbehave. She can scan. And that was the IAV Dortmunder, which is not what I wanted to see, but there you have it. And then we have 5 recruit. And we're going to get the Crazy Ivan. And that's the end of her turn. We're going to draw up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. And we have 1 coordinate card, which we're going to put on top just in case we want it. Let's see. First of all, we're going to play Miles' talent to draw a card. It's the Crybaby. That would have been nice. Oh, it allows us first of all to draw a card. It's another misbehave. So we have 4 in total. We're gonna scan for 2. And it is a side job. At the start of your turn, you may discard each card with 1 or more attack printed from your hand. The team must do this 2 turns in a row. to complete the side job. Success, 1 credit. Each player who discards cards gains 1 talent. You and the next player each gain a floor. So this is why I hate side jobs, because they are really not, I don't understand why anybody would think that they make the game easier, because they don't. So we have 4 for recruiting, and we are going to get the we're going to get sensor scan. So now next time the Dortmunder is going to come into this combat zone, and it's going to start doing damage to our... Actually, how many attack did we have? We had 4. Yeah. There is nothing we can do. Okay, so the Dortmunder is now here, and it's going to start doing damage to the Serenity. There is no way we're going to do the side job. So first we're going to play the coordinate, the brown code, because this grey symbol says that enemies can't strike this turn if we play this card. So the Dortmunder won't strike just now. We're going to scan this, and it is the salvage, which we're going to put straight to operations. We don't have enough to... Oh, we do. We are actually now going to pay 4 recruit to recruit this, which means we have recovered 3 salvage, which is done. So Mal actually, did he get... I think Mal got the first 2, so he's going to get 2 talents. Sorry, I forgot about this. And Katie's going to get 1. We didn't... each of us gets a floor because we didn't do the side job. And that is actually the end of this game. We get 3 credits, and we can use the credits in a number of different ways. We could use them to heal crew strikes, which we don't have. We could use them to heal ship strikes, which we also luckily don't have. And we can also use them to buy upgrades for the Serenity, because the Serenity can be upgraded, which is actually quite neat. Now, how does upgrading work? Upgrading works by getting the 3 top upgrade cards, and you get to choose 1. So what have we got? We're just going to shuffle this one more time. Actually, you get to buy as many as you can actually afford and for which you have spaces without getting rid of any other. Okay, we have Armory, Serenity upgrade. You pay 1 less to fight an enemy in the combat zone. And bigger passenger dorm, Serenity upgrade. The bridge now holds 6 characters. Okay. I think that there is also one more way that you can spend it, and that is by making sure you draw cards. Yeah, we're gonna buy 2 and we're gonna lose 1 upgrade. That's we're gonna lose 1 credit. So we're now going to add 1 card to the bridge. That is not the best upgrade there is to the Serenity, but it's an okay upgrade. Okay, so we lose 1 credit because we can't spend it. So everybody goes back and puts in their cards like so. In the next one, I have to say that I only watched the series once and I wasn't really watching, so a lot of the stuff that happens doesn't mean anything to me. In the next one, what we have to do is we have to defeat a man named Dobson, and we also have to defeat a woman named Patience. It was Kaylee's turn, so now it's Mel. Now, if we weren't playing on easy mode, I would now have to put out 2 cards, but I'm not going to do this. I'm just going to put out the 1. Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to put out 1 card. He's got 3 talents, so he's going to play 1 and burn it so that everyone gets to draw 1 more card. And he draws his floor. And his floor means add an episode card to the verse and the floor gets discarded. He's also going to burn his 2nd talent so that everybody gets to draw a card. And it's the floor of Kaylee, and she then loses a random card from her hand that cost 1 or more. So just going to do this now. But it's good to get the floors out early and off our charts because they are really annoying and a pain. So we're going to get rid of the Inari card. Inara, I should say, sorry. And then he's got 1 more talent which he's not going to burn. He's just going to play it and he's going to draw 1 more card. So we have 5 shinies or 5 things that we can work with, and we have sensor scan. We can activate this and the leftmost card in the verse gets scanned, and it's a sniper. Stationary and ranged, it's just going to stand about and it's going to attack us. We have 5 to recruit, and we're going to get looks better in red. And we have 1 green card which we can't use because we only have 1, so we're now going to get attacked. And we get walloped for 3. This one is stationary, so it means it doesn't move. So the cards go round it. And we get 1 more card in here. Oh, nice. Let's see. First we're going to pay 3 to buy safe on my table. And then we have 3, which allows us to kill this sniper, and then we have 2 more that we can't use. Oh yeah, I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just in case he had a coordinate that he could have given her. He did, and he had a 2, which I would have used to get mind read. So that's that. Good. He would have dropped this and he would have received another card for this. Okay. So, what does Kaylee have? She has no coordinate cards. Good. We have 1 more in the verse, and let's see what happens. We have... First of all, we're going to play Sensor Scan. We're going to activate it to scan the leftmost card, and it is Patience. Zoe draws a Cruise Strike. Now, Zoe is actually one of the kind of medium important characters, so she will draw a strike, and she is stricken for 2. Patience can't be defeated while another outlaw is in the verse or the combat zone. That's fine. We're going to draw a card. Using Pride Baby, we have 2 attack, which we can't use. We have 3. And we have... And we're going to get a coordinate card for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He does not have any coordinate card in his hand. So these move over, and let's see what happens next. We have a talent which we're going to use to draw a card. And it gives us 1 shiny and 6... yeah, it's not what we wanted. Yeah, so we are going to buy the medical emergency card though. Okay, and then we will have to buy Sharing a Kiss. We have 5, which we can't use to kill patients. So we are going to spend 3 to scan. And it is Patience Bandits. The enemy has +1 for each other enemy named Patience Bandit in the verse. Okay, and then we're going to use the other 3 that we have to scan here. So now these ones have 5 and 5, and she can't be defeated. Okay, so that was that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it is now Mal. Let's see if we can get something done here. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Do we have any coordination? Yes, we do, but it's grey. It doesn't really help us at all. So we have 6, and we're going to kill this one. It leaves us 2, which we can't use, and we have 1 shiny. Now, do we want to do anything with it? We don't. We're going to draw up to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gonna move this over. Don't have a coordinate card. We have 1 talent for Kaylee, which we're going to use to draw a card. And we draw a shiny. We can't do anything. This is terrible. So we're going to pay 3, 4, 5, and we're going to get... oh, yes, we can actually, because now the other Patience Bandit card is gone, so they only have an attack value of 4, so we can kill them. It's good. And we have 5 recruit, and we're going to get the Sharing a Kiss card for this. We have no coordinate cards. Mal could try and kill Patience if he has 7, and he does not, but he has his talent, so he's going to draw a card. He's going to play the Crybaby, he's going to draw a card. Oh, and he's got recruit and recruit and recruit. So he's got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 recruit. And he's going to take Curse Your Sudden Burst, but Inevitable Betrayal for 4 attack. Okay, so next round, Dear Patience is going to end up in the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the combat zone. We can't do anything about that, I'm afraid. Let's see. Unless, of course, we can kill her. She will attack us. And she will attack Kaylee, to be precise. Okay, let's see. That's too bad. Okay, first of all, we're going to draw a card. We're going to use our talent. Aha! Okay, very good. We have the Full Burn Wash card. And we have the Crazy Ivan. So we're going to play the Crazy Ivan, which has the grey symbol. Plus the Full Burn, which means enemies can't strike this turn. So I'm just going to turn her over, tap her, so to speak, to make sure that I don't forget. And in total we have 6. We have 6 attacks, so we're going to scan. And it's Dobson. We have 2 left. Which is, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 left, which is bad. Kaylee draws a strike. You and the next player each gain a floor and discard this card. And now we put Dobson in front of Kaylee. And she can't do anything anymore. She can only heal or coordinate until he is killed. And she will draw a strike at the end of every round. So not this round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At least this is how I play it. But she didn't, and also we had the enemies can't attack this turn card, so we need 5 to kill him. Outlaw. He's not an outlaw, so she could, in theory, be killed if we had 7. Let's see. There's Snowball's chance in hell. Actually, we had a coordinate card. 5. We had 5, didn't we? We had 6 attack. We scanned for 2, which left us with 4. We had 1 coordinate, which would have killed Dobson. Yeah, so we're going to rewind this. Dobson's dead. Yeah, it helps to be very careful when you do this. Okay, so she has 1 coordinate card, which is Mind Read. Okay, let's see. He has 1 attack. He can't do anything. And we're not going to scan, because it doesn't really matter what's in there. So we are going to get 2, 4. Are we going to scan? Let's do that. Maybe it's a good thing. Well, it's a Reaver. Draw a ship strike unless Wash is a main character. And he is not. So we're drawing a ship strike. Defeat a random card in your discard pile that costs 1 or more. And we defeated no power in the verse can stop me. Okay. Okay, that was great. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8 recruit in total. And we're going to get full burn for 3 twice, and then medical emergency. And we are going to add 1, 2, 3 to the bridge. Okay, and now, since we only have 1 and we can't do anything with this, we're going to get a strike. And he gets walloped again. The Reaver comes in here. Now it's getting kind of full. And we only have 4 attack. Do we have? Oh, yes, we do. We can get rid of the Reaver. Okay, so we are going to use 1, 2, 3, 4 attack from Kaylee. we're going to coordinate with safe on my table for 1. Attack, which means 5, so the Reaver's gone. And we have 2 shinies with which we can't do anything, so she's now going to draw a strike because Patient's going to attack her, and we draw a stabbed crew strike. 3. Four, 5, 6. Let's see. Oops. Yeah, I shouldn't have turned this one over. It doesn't matter really. Take on passengers. Recruit 2 characters from the bridge or brown code stack in 1 turn to complete this side job. Okay. Should have had that last time. Okay, let's see. We're going to play our talent to draw a card. It's a misbehave. There is no way we're going to recruit 2 characters. Lose 1 credit at the end of the episode. Okay. Do we have any coordinate cards? I could coordinate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not okay. What we're going to do is we're going to play sensor scan first. We're going to scan this one. Tension rising. Each player gains a floor. That didn't help. Okay, which means we're not going to coordinate. We have 2 for 4 for recruitment. Yeah, we're gonna take a coordinate card. Now this one we can still win if Kaylee now recruits 2. We're gonna take 1 strike from Patience. Each player defeats a talent in their hand or discard pile. Great. Okay. Okay, now we're going to get Patience. 2, 5, 6, 9. She's dead. So we can't recruit anything for 3 because we don't have anything that costs 3, and we also can't heal because we don't have the relevant stuff. So that was the end of episode 2, unless we have a coordinate card over here, which I don't think we do. We had such a beautiful hand now. Good. So we get 1 credit and a talent each. She defeated Patience. And who defeated him? Dobson. I think it was actually Mal. So he gets a talent. And we get 4 credits in total, minus the 1. I really like side jobs. So we get 3 credits in total. And we have won this episode. So now we can do the following. First of all, this one goes away. We again draw 3 cards, so we have 3 credits to work with. And we can not get this one. We have reinforced hull. Place this next to Serenity as an extra slot. That's really good. So yeah, we're gonna take this. And we are going to use 1 credit to defeat this strike. So it means we have 1 left. And we're going to use this to reduce this crew strike. Okay, so that's that. Now we are on the last game. It was Kaylee who just played and won against Patience. So now it's Mel's turn. We're going to add 1 to the verse. And on our last one, we need to complete the train job. We have 2 mandatory objectives. The first one is to defeat Crow. We get 2 credits and a talent. The second one is mandatory to steal the medical supplies. And there are 2 things we can do at the end of the episode with the medical supplies. But we will talk about this if and when we successfully complete the episode. Okay, let's see. We have... we have plenty of cards. Yep. 2, 4, 6. We're going to scan the card. Alliance to train guards. Ongoing. The medical supplies cannot be stolen. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8 recruit and 3 fight. With the 3 fight we can't do anything. But we have 8 recruit, which is a lot. And we're going to take I can kill you with my brain. It's the floor. Add an episode card to the verse. And now it is Kaylee, and we draw another episode card. We put it into the verse, face down. Oh my word, she's got a talent, she's going to draw a card. She's got another talent, she's going to draw, another card. So now she's got 2 misbehave and 3 recruit. And she can't heal anyone. It's terrible. Yeah, she's going to get mind read. She just got another floor. And she needs to discard one of her cards. And she discards the crazy Ivan. Put this over, like so. Let's see. Oh, nice. Ha! Very nice indeed. First of all, we're going to coordinate, save on my table. When you coordinate this to a player, heal one of their crew strikes with the lowest damage. So he gets healed for 3. We have 1, 2, 3, 7 in total. So we're going to kill these guys. So very nice. And we have 3 shinies, and for those 3 shinies we can't buy anything. So that's that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And no coordinate card. Let's see what we've got. We've got 3. I'm going to scan this, and it's Niska's Thug. Enemy outlaw ongoing. When this enemy enters the combat zone, draw a ship strike. We'll have to kill him first. 2. Nothing happens here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see if we've got any coordinate cards in our hand. We do, and it's one for recruitment. Okay. We have a talent. We're going to draw a card. Oh, we've got plenty of recruitment. We have the Crybaby. We're going to draw a card. It's a Misbehave. Okay, we've got 3 attack, which we will use to scan. It's the medical supplies. Reveal. Leave this in the space it is in. If it was revealed in which it wasn't stationary. Ongoing. If the medical supplies get pushed into the combat zone by the inevitable card, you follow this objective. So how do you steal them? Okay. Okay. I have no idea how we deal with this. Okay. We have up to 4, 5, 6 cards. 6, 8. We could recruit for a maximum of 8. We're going to not do this. We're going to take 6. May, it's time to wake up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see what we've got. We've got a floor. And this means we add 1 card to the verse, which also means that these guys enter the combat zone. And we draw a ship strike as a result. Oops. Ongoing. When you repair the strike, draw a ship strike. Okay. Good. Let's see. We have a talent, which we're going to use to draw a card, and we draw a shiny. This is terrible. Okay, first of all, we're going to play coordinate brown coat. We're going to play full burn. It means this guy doesn't attack, which is good. We have 3 for scanning. It's Niska's Thug. Okay. And we have a total of 2, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to coordinate with the brown coat 8. And we're going to get 2 cards. We're going to take the Ambassador Inari card and the Mind Read card. 5, 6. We need to reveal 1 more. And this one doesn't attack because... Oh, sorry. This remains stationary. Oh my god. We'll have to draw a second ship strike. That's not good. Oh, once each time you pay 1 less to fight an enemy in the combat zone. I've completely always ignored this. Okay. It helps if you read the upgrades. Okay, let's see. Do we have any coordination cards? No, of course we don't. Okay, so this one comes in. We draw a ship strike. At the end of each player's turn, they draw a crew strike. Great. Oh, this is terrible. We can scan for 2. Dealing with Niska. Each player draws a crew strike unless Jane is a main character, which is true. Each player discards a random card with cost 1 from their hand unless Mal is a main character. That's true. Each player gains a floor unless Zoe is a main character. So nothing happens. That was lucky. Okay, so we have 3 shinies and we're going to get a card. So now we're going to draw 2 crew strikes. 1, 2. Okay. As I said, this game isn't easy. Let's see if we've got any coordinate cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Well, we do, but it doesn't really help. Okay, we're going to scan for 2. Ah. Great. And we have 2 more attack which we can't use, and we've got 3 shinies which we can't use. For anything. So that's it. That was a terrible turn. So this one's coming down. We draw a ship strike. Each player discards all cards with coordinate from their hands. Super. Okay, we have now officially, probably, very likely lost the game. Yeah. We have 2, 4, we can scan, and it's pickpocket a slave trader. You may pay 1 or more to attempt to pick this pocket. Reveal the top card of the crew deck. If you paid at least as much as that cost, complete the side job. Oh, great. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna, yeah, super. Yeah, that's why I really don't understand why anybody would say that crew strikes actually make it easier. They don't. So we have 2, 4, 6, recruit, and we're going to take May. It's going to be okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We take 3 strikes. 1, and 1, each player, including you, with a flaw in their hand or discard pile, draws a crew strike. Nope, nope. And then the last one is you in the next draw. Player each draw a flaw. This is a barrel of laughs. Okay, now we can make some progress. Activate. If Book is a main character, and he is, each player draws one card. Okay, so we have any coordinate cards over here? No. Okay, so we have 3 attack, 5 attack, 6 attack, 8 attack. Which means we can kill one of these for 5 because we have the upgrade. And we can scan this for 3, and it is Crow. If you draw a strike named Stabbed, Crow strikes you again. Brill. Okay, and then we have 2 shinies with which we can't do anything, and we draw 2 strikes, Clobbered and Stabbed. This is great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Any coordination cards? Yes, 1. Okay, first of all, draw a card. We're going to coordinate to get 3 attack, which we can't really use for anything with the exception of scanning. Dealing with Niska. Each player gains a... nothing happens. That was worth it. Okay, we have 2, 4, 5. What was that again? You may pay 1 or more to attempt to pick this pocket. Reveal the top card of the crew deck. If you paid at least as much as it costs, complete the side job. Okay, we're just going to pay 5. And we'll see. Yes, it was 4. Great. Do we then get to take this card? Probably not. So, we get a credit. We have 3. We're going to get full burn. And now we draw 2 strikes. 1, 2. Walloped and clobbered. 1. So we've got 3, 5, 7, 10, 11. Okay, now we are KO'd. Now, we're not dead. I have to check what happens when you are KO'd. Okay, so essentially we reset everything and we can be healed, but we don't have a turn. Okay. So first of all, we draw a card. Okay, this is bad. We have 2 talents. We're going to draw 2 cards, and we've got another talent. We're going to draw 1 more card. Yeah, this is really. So yeah, sorry about that. My camera just died, and it's pretty much the end of the game anyway. We have 5 cards which we could use for attack. Oh, we could actually kill one of them. No, sorry, that was actually the wrong. No, we have 4 attack, which doesn't really help us at all. For 4 attack, the only thing we can do is we can scan. And that's Alliance Train Guard, ongoing, the medical supplies can't be stolen. Okay. And we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to recruit. And we're going to take playing you from the start. 4. Now, of course, Mal doesn't have a turn. We draw 2 strikes. 2 and 2, so we are now at 2, 4, 6, 10. So also Kaylee is defeated, which means that the game is over. And I think you got a taste this game, and this was the easy mode, as I said before. So basically I gave myself 1 turn during which I went to town, so to speak, to buy stuff, and didn't draw any cards. And we got to the 3rd episode. In my first games that I was playing, I actually never managed to get anywhere beyond the 1st episode. I always died in the 2nd episode. So the fact that we made it to the 3rd is good. And when the first time that I actually won was actually the most recent time that I've played, bar this one, I ended up with no ship strikes. And this is actually quite important because you can play this in campaign mode, which means you retain all of your expansions or extensions to the ship and all your strikes as well. So that's the downside of it. You don't retain your cards, obviously. You have to, because this is a deck builder, so not a deck construction game. So you don't keep your cards, but you can keep all of the stuff that you put into the Serenity. And you also, I think you get some credits at the end that you can spend. Or you get something at the end of an episode that you can then bring with you to the next one. So, but you have to keep your characters. You can't change the characters. You can't change the makeup of the deck. So that's a little bit like, almost like a legacy game, or like the Lord of the Rings expansion, saga expansions, where you actually play through and you can't change the makeup of your group either, which makes the game really, really interesting. So I will have to play this again, because obviously I do want to play the campaign, and I lost this one, so I have to do it again. And also I hope that I will end up with no ship strikes and nice extensions and additional work done on my ship. And I hope you enjoyed this. I can tell you that one of the reasons why I bought this was also, well, first of all, I love card games. I mean, this is something that should have become obvious if you've watched my channel or if you've browsed my channel. And I really like the games that Upper Deck have been putting out. I think that they have been doing a really, really good job in creating very interesting and very powerful and engaging games. But also, as you know, I've been playing the Buffy game, but also I've been playing the Hogwarts battle game. So that's not by Upper Deck, but it's also a card game. And I remember somebody saying, oh yeah, about the Buffy game, unless you're a fan of Buffy, you will not enjoy this. And I thought, actually, I disagree with you. I think this is a game that you can play even if you don't care about Buffy the Vampire Slayer, if you're not engaged in the storyline, or even if you don't know the storyline, because the mechanics make it workable and make it an engaging game. And now the only way I could kind of prove my my assumption was by playing a game that is based on a franchise that I am not really interested in. And I think it's safe to say that I'm not interested in Firefly. I've watched the series. Somebody basically made me watch the series. And it was okay. But it was not the revelation that I had thought it was going to be. I had kind of expected more. But that's fine. I mean, I'm not criticizing the game for it. I'm not criticizing the TV series for it. It just wasn't my thing, okay? So, but be that as it may, I think that the game itself stands on its own 2 feet. It is worth playing. It is really engaging. It is very interesting. And it can be played by anyone who is into deck builders. It's actually a really good deck builder. I like the mechanic of having different avatars with different abilities that will be available to you. And I think that they did a really good job of bringing this game to life. And I hope that you will give this game a chance, even if you're not into the franchise itself. And hopefully I will see you again when we go back and take the Firefly Serenity for another spin through the verse. And talk to you soon. Bye-bye.